Finally got my digital dash in. Placed the order about a month and a half ago. The shipper didn't have it in stock, so I had to place a second order off eBay, and they had it in stock. Came within 3 days. Now we're gonna start the process of putting it on. GPS. That's it. Do now is about to replace my old dash with the AIM MXK10. I'm just kind of do a brief play-by-play of how this is done, kind of show how simple it can be, because I'm no mechanic. I just kind of tinker with my bike, cars here and there. So I'm trying to show how simple it is. Hopefully it's pretty simple. If not, you'll see that it's not. But here we go. So these are all the tools I have to use. Have my Allen key set, ratchet with sockets, pliers, and a Phillips head screwdriver. They say you'll need like a hole punch also, but I'm gonna use a Phillips head or some of the Allen keys for that. So let's get started. Looks like we'll need a flathead too. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Got that portion done, which hasn't taken me that long. Showing 11 minutes past on film, so that gives you an idea how long it took to take that part out. So got some more push pins up in here. I'll push those, take this piece out. Also got to push here and take these two out on both sides. So I came into a little snag on the other side, but pretty much if you still got the factory mirrors installed, just disconnect them from here first. Disconnect from here first, and then take off the mirrors. A lot easier that way. You take some of the, basically take the pressure off the connection, because the mirrors will be hanging, but if you got them on there, they're not hanging, so there's no pressure on the connection. All right. So So this portion took me a second to figure out what they was doing to get this released, but you just gotta slide it out. And this is what you're bringing out right here. This comes out of the frame on both sides, and that'll allow you to release it and lean this forward. So you're also gonna need a 10mm to remove this so you can slide this front portion forward. Get all of this off. Now I'm about to go at this portion. So it should be off. Okay, so I'll be taking out these three. Well, actually, I'll take this off first. That should release this from here. Then I gotta release the display from this mount, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. It's 10mm again. Four of them. It's best to take this one off first, then get this one under there, and then get this one last, because then you can rotate this forward and get that one. Otherwise, this is kind of in the way. Okay, so in their video, it didn't show them taking this off, but I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to take it off. It looks like it attaches here to basically the nose snout, and I guess that's what it is. Maybe they had theirs already modified and this wasn't on there. I know I've seen some guys modify this and take this off, so theirs might have already been off, but this one isn't. So I'm gonna just basically try to unscrew it and set it to the side, put it back on later. But I'm sure this has to detach in order for me to pull it away. So that's what I'm about to do. So the old dash is off, and I am about to start attaching the new dash. Okay, so the GPS module is now one piece. They used to have this plate separate, and you could be able to mount the plate. Then this look like they just already attached it, and I'm not going to try to take this apart. But the thing I noticed is that the clearance down here is minimal. So to get it in, see what I can do to make that work, where I can get up under there and tighten it. But that seems to be the only problem that I'll encounter doing this, is just the clearance on the bottom. Okay, so I want to put one in. There's just not enough room up under there, man. I don't know how, unless the others were made different, but I can't seem to get this one in there. But I put the first one in pretty tight, so it's not moving. But this second one, I don't know how they made that work. I'm not mechanically inclined to make it work, but the way it's in there right now works. So take out these 3 screws here, then replace it with this one here. Got the leftover screws here. Supposed to get rid of these, and that'll be pretty much it. Got the 3 screws out, so we'll just push that out. Yep, pushing that out. That's out. Start to put the new one in. Yes sir, buddy. Alright, TFT action. Okay, one thing to note, this needs to go over top. A few things they don't show in the video is the bolts that go back in to here. They don't show this. They don't show that. But it needs to go back in for sure. I'm struggling with it actually. Can't seem to get it to tighten up. I don't know if it's supposed to or not. I'm gonna try this while it's already out. See what it does, but I can't seem to get it to tighten up in this thing. So I don't know. I'm missing something or nothing. No, it's supposed to tighten up. So, just gotta get the line up, I guess. Alright, so the rest of the fairings I'm gonna leave off until I clean them. But, I'm gonna turn on the screen. Let's see what we're looking like. Good. Check engine light on for some reason. Good to go. Took a little longer than they took on the main, but you can do it. It's not too difficult, honestly. Just figuring out a few things here and there. This GPS module, I don't know. I put in one, it's pretty sturdy, and a couple of the bolts that they didn't show. Dang it, I'll cover it up. But there's a couple bolts here and here that they didn't show that you need to unloosen to take this off. And there's another one for the basically the intake mod. A lot of guys do that. Look like the bike on AIM had already had that because it didn't have to take that other bolt out either. But other than that, everything else on the AIM side is about the same. But if you got a completely pretty much stock style bike, you need to take off a couple more things that they didn't show on there. But other than that, man, it's actually pretty simple, kind of straightforward to the AIM. Video mirrors, of course, a little different. But other than that, everything's about the same, and it looks great. Once again, let me show it one time. Yeah, it looks awesome. So we can toggle through, select, toggle through, exit, and I'm gonna see if I need to update the software, and I'll go from there. All right, later.